Having loyalty is something you can't fake. You become loyal to something or someone for the fact something was around long enough. You just deal what comes with it. But a lot of times, especially in Little Jacob's case, this can lead to being content, giving you the "this is life, I guess" attitude. In '08, he was young, only being 25, the same age as Luis and Playboy X. I bring these two up to keep you in mind of the problem Little Jacob had. Luis was connected to the Dominicans, but had the ability to think ahead and above for himself, even if that made his people perceive him different.
We was like family.
Oh, yeah, loco, we are family, man. But family doesn't mean we have to live up here slinging dope to a bunch of suburban punks from Alderney. Man, don't complain about how life could be.
The same for Playboy X. He definitely is not loyal like the two, but he even at least had a vision for his future, going to get into real estate and lead a game.
Shit changed. There'll be more to it than the crack tip nowadays. There'll be the smack tip, the rap game, X, chronic, meth, shit. I'm looking into expanding my horizons.
But back to Jacob, he struggled with seeing ahead outside of what he was taught. He's basically the shooter in the gang he was in, but he grew just to abide by that type of life, putting himself on the line doing deals, killing, etc. Not even thinking about his own self, while still being down to earth and respected regardless, although he was shackled by this type of thinking. When he's introduced, we see what his life consisted of. He already knew about Nico after Roman spoke him up all the time, so what he was involved in at this point, Nico and Roman fit right in.
Okay, yes. Go pick up my friend Little Jacob. He's a good man. Likes to smoke a bit. Look after him.
His leader Badman sends him to make peace with another gang after Badman himself caused friction with him. He didn't trust the people, but for Jacob, what Badman said went regardless of what he felt and what he would do differently.
Alright, you're my man Roman's cousin, ain't you? So you're going to rule the city and thing, ain't it?
I don't know about that. It seems that Roman has enough problem running his own life, let alone the whole city.
That for my brother. See, Nico? See? Can you do me a favor? You still real bad man, my boss man. I'm getting a fight with these boys and I got to go down and make peace. They got two faces and I ain't sure this is gonna be an easy thing. Can you keep an eye on the meat with eyepiece?
This is something I am more equipped to do than drive people around for Roman.
Righteous. I gotta feel safer with some backup in the ground. What's this? I know there's only gonna be one of you who's coming.
Jacob. We have to teach a bad man his lesson and thing.
After what he expected happens, he goes to say once the two get clear that Badman gets him into a lot. At least he was aware of Badman's leadership, but the fact this was something recurring, and it wasn't a problem for him, shows us a glimpse of his current state, as far as if it ain't broke, don't fix it mindset. He lived and now had Nico to call on. That's all that mattered to him at this point.
Badman get iron and all type of shit in on Nico.
I have the feeling it will be same story with Roman. He has been the same way since we were very young.
You're the type of man that can get out of ruckus, see?
You look like you can look after yourself as well, man.
Might have some work for you now, Nico. Here's my number. Thanks for everything. You can keep the peace. I think you know if you use it better than I do. One love.
Yeah, man, no.
Hey, Rasta. I need to talk. Make we do it.
The next time they come in contact, it's the same thing. When he calls Nico, he goes to say how he needed his help to when Nico meets him. But here we see his mindset after Roman is brought up. Him saying what he's about to say shows he was smart. He's not doing what he's doing blind, along with something else that's revealed later.
It's Nico.
Nico? Yeah, me bleach hard last night, you know. The sun come, yo. Just hold on.
What?
What up, Nico?
Hey.
Glad to see the man, you know. I'm to my man, Roman.
Roman? He's okay. He's still waiting for his big break, eh?
Big break? Sure. I promise I'll comfort to a fool, you know, Nico. A boy for creep before him can walk, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go for a little drive. Come.
On the way to another deal Badman set up, he goes to say how he doesn't trust the people they're buying weed from. Nico asks him why he's doing it then, to when he says something telling.
A good man, Nico. Good man like Roman. Ain't all good man in this world, you know. Seeing?
This I am very aware of.
I forgot to deal with Badman and set up. But I ain't thinking these boys is genuine, seeing? I think them are some harbor shark, greedy and thing. You hear me?
Sure. What you buying?
Some Cali. Me and Badman are sell all up on the corner all over Liberty City. Brokers, dukes, born. We got it sewn up. But I don't like deal with no sauce, you know? Don't like it at all.
Why you doing it?
Badman said to do it, and I do it.
Badman tells Jacob to do something, he does it, which is all he knew at this point. So after the deal, of course, went wrong, Badman sends him to wipe the whole gang out. He even showed anger thinking about Badman, giving him fuel to do what he was told to act out.
You're a bad boy, Nico. I don't know what I will be doing without you, Badman said I got to get the blood clots to set I up.
All right.
Drive while I black up some more, brother. Rascal, I think he can call up Badman. He's a fool. It's a dead fool. The boy is no match for I and I. He's nothing. All right, you ready? I'm gonna set this place on fire to blood clot.
They do it, so when he shows more of his mindset, again being Badman's shooter. Even going to say being loyal sometimes isn't the easiest, but just like how Nico protected Roman, he does what he does thinking it was the same thing. But here Nico tries to warn him, giving him advice about just accepting to do orders he's not with. But Jacob was aware, but still had his mind made up.
Real Badman gonna be happy with this thing. Jano, thank you, my brother.
Don't mention it. It was a pleasure.
I look out for Badman like how you look out for Roman.
He's my cousin.
Blood be the thickest bond there is, Light is not always an easy thing in a star. Badman tell me, say, yo, Jacob, kill him. Jacob, shoot that, etc., etc. He ain't always logical, but I follow. See?
Orders are sometimes hard. You must be sure you agree before you follow. I have made that mistake myself a long time ago.
For real. I know you're right, brother. But Badman is my bro. I follow him wherever.
Yo, Nico, how's things?
Okay, what's up, man? You and Badman got some work for me?
Nah, man, there ain't nothing going on at the moment, I was thinking you might get turned off with us and just want to hang with your cousin.
Roman's my cousin. I get sick of him, but I'm stuck with him.
See me, brethren. Rum's a good man as any man to be stuck with, star. Give me a call for a hang with Jacob sometime. See? One love.
Nico and Jacob then started to become friends, as we know. The two starting to hang out, it gave Jacob a chance to speak his mind and get away, even though he didn't want to change things around, as we're about to hear.
Well, go on, Rasta.
What's up, Jacob?
Boy, it's good to spend some quality time with the eyes, see?
Yes.
Not all work, We gotta ease up from time to time to see how the world turns on, you know what I'm saying?
I think so.
The world can mess you up, Make you think that things matter when all that matters is that the sun come up and we have a good time and laughter and things, see?
I hope so, man. I do.
You're uphill, Nico, even for a shatter.
It's also revealed during them hanging out, one of the things he used to go through the motions and learn was music, specifically the radio station Tough Gone, hosted by Carl Bradshaw.
You all good, Nico, man?
Sure. How you doing?
Usually a whole heap of trouble, but I'm not complaining, I learned from my uncle Bradshaw,
Really? You know him?
Yes, in spirit and love, saying?
Okay.
They speak the truth, man. Them know the way, them understand things properly,
He plays good music.
Yeah, he play the best music, man. He play from the heart,
The theme of this radio station, Bradshaw, kept a message, whether it was speaking on the present or just speaking about the bigger picture.
The great sound called Tough Gang, the sound of wisdom, freedom, love and liberty. I am asking you, please stay out of trouble with the law. Be safe out there. Listen to what your Uncle Bradshaw have to say. I see the run-ins, and I see how things work in this town. One man with bad hair gonna make all the money, and all the rest have to suffer. The wicked man steal my car. The wicked man steal my woman. And the wicked man steal my ganja. Go on with my car and go on, woman. But bring back my ganja if you don't want tribal war in a Babylon.
Things he spoke on, along with his general liking for music, was for the fact what he hears from these people wasn't the norm. So he used this on his day-to-day for balance in a way. First times the two were in a conversation, he referenced songs, showing this is where he learned a lot of the things he says.
Sure, I promise I'll comfort to a fool in a Nico. Everyone want what the big man's got, but the big man don't see it because him got everything. Everyone trying to be the big man, see?
Everybody trying to take everybody down. That is the law of the jungle, no?
That's the law of the concrete jungle, Rasta. Live in the city, you hear me?
But the norm shows back when they weren't hanging. In their next encounter, especially with Nico meeting Badman for the first time.
Hey! Hey, boy, don't move.
Fuck,
Don't
are you
move, boy.
kidding
How
me?
are you? Oh, where you come from? How are you?
Hey, man, I'm here to see Jacob. It's Nico.
Nico? Badman, what going down there, sir? Some boy just beat off the door.
Some boy don't say call himself Nico, say he want to see a road boy.
Nico, I'm a boy that Badman, man. Yo, free up the boy, man, yo.
Are you a boy that?
Yeah.
Badman doing this was again the norm. Of course, it wasn't no hard feelings for the fact alone new faces wasn't a thing. This had to happen.
Sure. Come on, youth. Come upstairs, go talk to me to jail for one thing, man.
You want to control the taxi?
You know, when you have people that knock on people's door and thing, you have to be careful and thing.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, man. See,
Hey, don't worry
you
about
watch what you're doing, you know. See how your boy over there, son, Nico. Go deal with him soon there.
Oh, I'm Nico. You alright?
Hey, no problem. As good an introduction as any other.
Yeah, me hear that, you know.
Jacob not picking up on Nico's sarcasm shows things like this was regular.
Anyway, some boy ramp with Badman, you know. I want to ask you a favor. Go on now.
Hey, my youth. Some boy them dip on the corner and thing, and the boy them sell some things and thing, and I go on and I say, oh, them don't want to give me my money and thing, and every corner my corner, and I want my money and thing, you know. I know straight I go you know, I want to deal with the case proper. You know, see it?
Alright, let me explain. It's a business thing I go on down there.
Right.
They are selling weed, but they're not supposed to sell weed. And they're not cutting them in.
Okay.
So when you go down there and deal with them. See?
Right. It's not going to be cheap. Where do I find them?
Cheap? Cheap, my youth? You worry about cheap? We not worry about cheap, you know. The boy them dip on the corner, me say the boy them other things and my corner that and thing and me say every corner of my corner and thing and me no like that to the boy them go on and say, oh, they want to give me my money. Oh, something go on with that.
Alright, hear me now. What Badman is saying is, the boy them are some novice, see? You go find them when you go up on the corner of Alpha and South Bohan. See? When you go down and say, you go see and just deal with them, see? You'll find out how them work, alright?
Alright.
Alright. You want some of that spliff, yeah?
No, thanks.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Alright, respect.
Mayo, pass me some of that thing we have over there, sir.
Alright, yeah. All that, King.
But Badman wouldn't stop there, showing how he leads, especially with people trying to tell him what to do in the criminal underworld.
Hey, my youth, what go on?
Hey,
Hey, oh, you go on like you know who he is, road boy. Chuck, you don't know who he is.
Badman, what's up?
Boy, me they a road boy. I said no one can test me, no road boy. No one can test me. See?
Who's testing you?
Them slabber Russian type, my youth.
Yeah?
That's everything, disrespect. Yo, road boy, let me tell you something right now. But come and have a drink milk, road boy. We never come have a cut no cow.
Right, whatever you say.
Yo, road boy, let me tell you something. You see, fish could keep their mouth closed. Them wouldn't get caught, road boy.
Exactly. Tell you what, let's go hit those Russian fuckers right now.
You know what, road boy? Come here, we go deal with them boy there right now.
Nico helping him. We hear what he thinks of Jacob, which was nothing but respect.
These bullbugger Russian boy make kind of vex Rasta. Them come from my corner and thing coming on my city. And all of this a fucker road boy. I want my operation to run right. I don't want no Russian boy come tell me what to do. You see it?
Sure, Badman. Some Russians been up in my face as well.
My youth, listen, you're righteous youth, my youth. Jacob tell me about you a long time. You're righteous youth, my youth. You sound like a Rasta man.
Where is Jacob?
Why youth him a do him thing right now, you know see? Catch up with him girl and thing. You know that youth. Him love him girl and thing, you know?
Yeah.
The youth a grind, my youth. The man a hustling youth. Big respect for him to that.
Showing why Jacob does what he does for this result.
What's happening with you?
Same shit. Cops still chasing me, still getting into fights.
Don't nobody treat you with the respect you know you deserve, you know, Nico. All of life be about is respect, sight? You don't got nothing unless you got people paying you no mind, you know.
Sure, man. I don't let nobody talk down to me.
Being a dread, being a Rasta, it's all about getting respect and thing, you know. Rastas won't get no respect. We follow Jata, we get respect. Sight?
Okay.
Problem be when man no pay another man respect, you know. His Rasta be vital, man. Babylon a try hold Rasta down, but Ja, him hold way up. We say I need that respect, you know, star. Babylon the down places where we get the problem in our society from. Make everything crash.
Something made everything fucked up, man. I'll tell you that.
But the other side of this was fear from what Badman would do, keeping him at a certain level.
How's Badman?
Badman vex me to something wicked at the moment in the star. Won't leave him place unless him packing more heat than the sun. Getting all paranoid and shit.
Yeah? Is someone out to get him?
If you ask him every jet on the corners out forget him, but it's all them spliff him smoking, man. It don't do him head no good.
You seem to be okay, and you smoke a lot.
Blacking up don't affect I the same way, you know. I know I chill, Jed. I don't like that cussing in the way a bad man do, you know. The herb make bad man's head working all type of ways them shouldn't be working, you know. and think his friend is after him. He ain't turned on me yet, you know, but one day, you know. One day.
Shit, I wouldn't want to see the fight if you two went against each other.
No I, Rasta, no I.
The two even had a conversation about his ways, but this show how he bites his tongue to avoid death in a way. Saying that to say he couldn't even speak his mind around them, but it was what it was to him.
Jacob, what's going on, man? You seem down.
Boy, I'm vexed, Rasta. Badman out of his mind, man. Him lose it.
It's his paranoia, man. He's smoking too much of that shit. You got to tell him to calm it down.
I ain't saying nothing to him face. You know call the alligator long mouth to your passing, brethren. If me tell Badman for calm down, would I pull out and ratchet and cut eye good.
This must have happened before. How'd you calm Badman then?
Granda was here back in the days. Him tell Badman, no bother ball. Don't be feisty. And bring him right down. Granddad article down enough.
Where is this granddad now?
Why I'm back a jam down. Catching at the sun, man. Couldn't take the city no more.
I don't blame him. Maybe Badman should go to Jamaica too.
That could be the best thing in a Nico. Best thing for all of us. See?
This is also why he was quick to help Nico after he killed Foster. He knew how things worked, so letting Nico walk into something that he didn't see was why he went out his way, along with not actually being told to help.
Yo, Nico, you better watch your back, you know. Me know you're wicked, but them boy, them are some dog heart, you know.
I'm not afraid of him.
Yeah, what eyes can't see, the heart can't leap at, you know. Me I come with you. Where's the place?
A warehouse on Mohanet.
I know the one. Me see around the back.
Sharp eyes, huh? You don't know. Me have it seen, star.
And he was right ready to go.
Ross.
I'm gonna speak to Badman. You keep on the low, call Roman and get out of this place.
Hey, thanks for your help, Jacob.
One love, my brother.
Nico then leaves the area getting into the drug world, something Jacob was into way before this point. Of course, this idea being from Badman, leading him to feel he didn't have a choice like everything else.
All right, Nico. You mind me ask you a serious question?
No, Jacob, go for it.
What made you come out of your own country? What ruined it for you?
War ruined my country, Jacob. What do you ask?
I look at Badman and think, what could be turning him into the man he's becoming? He's being ruined, you know, Nico. He ain't the dread he used to be. He used to be a righteous man. No more bad seed. It's that coke that he's doing, you know.
Badman is putting coke in his spliffs?
Nah, man. He be selling it and making them gravelicious. The whole jam down getting greedy over this coke money to turn dread against dread. The rest be fighting one another when they should be catching and smoking in the herb together, Badman included. We should be fighting Babylon, but instead we are fight one another.
I wish my country had an excuse, as good as cocaine, for their fighting.
He knew the problems that came with cocaine, but he put up with it, not for money, but again for Badman, being that his dream was basically being a kingpin. He was comfortable with Nico, so he opens up more at this point.
Isn't this time I worry about everything with Badman, you know?
Badman? Why?
He want to be in the mafia business. Big time road boy. All the time he want to mash up the place and broke down the place, see?
Yes, from what I understand, he's pretty wild. But aren't we all?
I'm worried about him, you know. I'm a right hand man. But him big into the cocaine thing and they want to bring that from jam down, see? And it's not good.
No, cocaine is a bad business. But this whole life is a bad business.
Don't deal with cocaine, everything end up fine. But if I deal with cocaine, everything end up rascal, mash up, see?
I hear you.
He's sent to help Elizabeth with a deal, but it goes wrong, of course. She blames him, but he loses it, leading Nico to intervene.
I didn't want your blood clot, I forgot to set me on a pussy hole.
Yeah, fuck you, fucking reggae idiot bitch!
Rondo, you want blood clot, cause I didn't even bumper clot rate, you know.
Stop speaking that gibberish!
Fat bumper clot pussy hole girl, you know this? Shot in her bumper clot.
As I said before, he of course takes this to heart for the fact of the life he lived. He already did things he wouldn't, so at the least, he tried to make sure it was done right, so things like this wouldn't happen.
Hey, yo, don't touch
what's
me.
wrong? What's wrong?
Jacob here. Jacob tells me it wasn't him, but some people he introduced me to have ripped me off big time and put the heat on me. I know they did.
All right.
But
And
someone
it's my fault, you know, Rasta. And my blood
Well,
clot.
not
fuck.
just
Don't
Hey.
come in on my face.
All right. You better hope Nico can make this right for you then.
Oh, what?
Oh, we got a big fucking problem, Rasta. Nico, go do this first job for him.
Yeah, I got it.
Watch me now.
See you later.
Nico though attempts to get the coke back, but the two realized a bigger play was going on.
I lost the heat. Where are you?
Cheers, pint. I'm with some buck and say no I. Get here now, Nico. This be some strange shit.
Jacob, what are you talking about? You know, I think you're smoking too much.
Yo, me think me know the eater come from in a king.
Hey, Nico. Hey, Jacob.
What are you doing here? This is no place for you, Michelle.
As it happens, it is.
Here, Jacob was a fly on the wall for the fact he didn't know other than what he was taught. They give Michelle the coke, so when we hear what he picked up from this, which is telling to say the least, for the fact he didn't even think about himself, basically sweeping what's about to happen under the rug for Nico, but finally being his choice to be loyal.
You see, Nico, I have been working for the government. I'm afraid it's my job to watch you. And now I have to ask you for the coke.
Hold on. You mean to say you're going to let us off just like that? Nothing now go on?
Well, my employers need the help of a guy like Nico. The office is in Algonquin. The coke, please.
Shocking, me have to tell Elizabeth so she now get her cocaine, you know.
Nico, you hear anything about the girl Michelle? She put a lot of pressure on you, my brethren.
Jacob, Michelle was into some strange shit. I got called to an office in Algonquin. I don't know who this guy was. I think he's government deal or something. They're making me work for them.
Rotty should be in there with the Babylon agent. At least I'm don't send you back home, Nico. You need any help, me there for you.
Thanks, man. I just hope they don't try to get you into the same shit later on.
Later, the two would have to be around each other after the two was blackmailed into working for the government. But this took him from the regular criminal things. As crazy as this sound, being blackmailed was the first time he seen something different than the world around him, and it blew his mind.
Yo, this be some crazy shit in a Nico. Yo, in the Star Junction in a helicopter, this some real spy shit I is doing, you know. Yo, I ain't used to seeing the Star Junction from a helicopter in a Nico. It's like we're in a movie or something.
Yeah, only we could get arrested or killed. Those are the only differences.
Go on, chill out, Nico. We're jamming here.
Being around Nico, his loyalty was more of a choice. This also made him start to have a reason for his loyalty, for Badman and now Nico. He started to come to a realization that everything up until this point was for a bigger reason for his ways, after seeing firsthand how the government can play.
The world be a fucked up place, Nico. A place rammed up with fuckery.
Sure, Jacob, it is. But I have seen of it at least.
Since you got to Liberty City, you meet anyone who wasn't crazy?
No one I liked. I might have robbed some sane people, but I did not stick around for conversation.
See, Nico, you, me, and Badman, we're all crazy living the life we live.
Cops chasing us, gangsters trying to rip us off. It ain't an easy life, that's for sure.
Maybe it's this madness, this crazy shit that make the world go round. People say it be the rules, the laws that make the world work, you know. But maybe it ain't that way. That's just Babylon keeping a Rasta down. That's just Bucky Massa hitting our backs, making the slave ship keep moving. That's just them down presses in grey suits, making us waste our life filling out farms and things. Doing that shit instead of really experiencing the world, the spiritual side. That's that shit that's shutting down life. Crazy rastas like I and I, we don't listen to Babylon. It's us that keep the world moving and jamming. It's us. And we make the world idle. We give the world its life and its madness, you know.
Sure. I think you could be onto something there.
Earlier, we saw how frustrated he was being loyal for the fact he was forced to in a way. But that changed once he wasn't around his stomping grounds to see things fully for what things were. He still was shackled to this, but it became his choice. Which is why he went out his way to help Nico when Kate died.
Told me to leave it. I thought I had. I thought it was over.
It's never over, Aya.
Nico, you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can. She's dead.
Easy, are you better, man? Easy. Calm down, man. Calm down.
Nico, you have to get out of here.
Yes, go on, man. Go on, man. We have to leave, man. Just leave.
Get out of here.
Don't
Go.
worry, we take care of this, man.
Okay.
Or the non-canon ended when Roman dies.
Yo, Nico. Calm down, man. Yo. Easy.
They told me to leave it. I left it.
Nico, get up, man. Get up.
Oh,
Gotta
man.
get you out of here, man. Police them soon come. Don't worry, man. Me find them each and me call you. Leave.
Okay.
Come on, Nico, man. Get out of here. Let's go. Come on. Go on. Come on, let's go.
Roman never hurt anyone.
I know. Let's go, man. It's over. You what?
Little Jacob's loyalty left him chained to the norm where he was from. He kept quiet, just following orders, hoping for the best. But the switch flipped when Nico came around, showing him more reason why he is loyal to the ones around him. He played his role not wanting to be in charge, limiting his life. But this became a choice for him. He could have easily been like Dimitri, but he didn't want that. He became fine being what he was.